is this? Hold on, something isn't working. Why is... Okay, for some reason, the thing that I use for my model is just not working. So I guess I don't have that for the stream. Interesting. Well, I guess, we're going no model for this one. Because this is scuffed. Actually, hold on, let me see. Okay, let me... I just have to reinstall this. Which is, annoying. But let me do that real fast. Let me see... You're a child. Okay. Luma?
Yeah.
I have made a terrible discovery. Outside of, for some reason, VitoTube just not wanting to fucking work for me. Well, I guess I don't have a model for this, because VitoTube is just not working. Or is it, or is it not? It's loaded, but it's just a gray screen. What is happening with this? Okay, now it works. Okay. Cool, I'm so glad that I tried doing it like 6, 7 times and it just said no. And then I did nothing different. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, we work now. Very much so. Anyway, that terrible discovery. There is a music disc that, let's just say, I recognize, but is not, I have not seen in the game. And I think I know exactly what it is. Oh, I'm muted on Discord, whoopsies. I made a terrible discovery of something that should not exist.
What?
So, new music disc. Guarantee you it's not vanilla. And,
No.
I think I know exactly what it is. Off the fact I got it.
From killing a chicken jockey? 'Cause
Yes,
that's
a
vanilla.
chicken jockey on fire. So now we have two.
Vanilla.
Huh?
I already killed. Yeah. They added it for the Minecraft movie. It's the lava chicken song.
Yeah, I know it's lava chicken. I had 4 fucking baby zombies spawn back to back. One of which being a chicken jockey. So that was fun. So now we have two.
No, it's
Now I have
vanilla
2 of
every
those
time.
discs. Well, I just got 2 more. Anyway, I need to max out my hoe because I already went through half of its durability. Alright. Efficiency. Mending. Unbreaking. Oh, I broke the anvil. Okay. Well, I guess time for me to go repair the hoe.
What?
Open the water bottle. Oh my god. That was way harder than it needed to be. Okay. Okay. The deforestation will start soon. do find it funny that I think this is the fastest I've had to repair a netherite tool after creating it. Gotta say, last thing I expected was for it to be a hoe. Since we were talking about Hoyo games earlier, how do you feel about the new March and Danheng?
Very interesting. Curious about the lore implications of those forms. If they even have anything. Worried about my girl March because I love her so much.
She's only going, like, a little bit on the unhinged aesthetic route.
We know how you feel about that.
Oh yeah, I'm getting that March variant. There's quite a few characters I would like to get in this, like, next version. I'll have to be a little bit picky. Alright. Time for more deforestation. It's like, at least bare minimum, I have to get my Furinet copy. I don't care that she's gonna be complete shit on release. I'm gonna use her all the time anyway. Why are there 4 skeletons? Go away. Where did... Okay. Thought I, like, lagged out or something. So my shulker box just disappeared for a second.
That would have been tragic.
Yeah, because it's also my shulker box that has, you know, all my shit that I consistently hold. I don't wanna put the scaffolding that to the side. Go up. Holy shit. Why does scaffolding have different mechanics when it's in your offhand?
Good question.
Because when it's in my offhand, it won't go up. I can't streamline my placing of scaffolding and then going up and then not having to constantly go back and forth in my inventory. So, nope, there's still a log in there somewhere. Got a hunch that leaves are gonna become my second most broken block behind Deep Slate very quickly. So let's see what I'm already at. I'm already at 2,300 cherry leaves. Send all the... nope. There we go. Well, I think we are going to have more than enough cherry saplings for all the cherry trees that we could ever want. Just a light hunch.
Oh, that's good. Saved me a lot of trouble of having to go get a bunch of leaves.
I mean, you already got yourself
Specifically.
more than enough trees. You already got yourself more than enough leaves, I have to say.
You never know. Maybe I want to spread it and replace other trees to be cherry.
Yeah, I think you're
There's
still
also a lot
probably
of lavender
fine.
leaves.
I don't know, I feel like if you were gonna have something specifically involving tens of thousands of cherry leaves, you would probably tell me.
I mean, maybe.
You would. I know you.
Mayhap. I don't know. Maybe I want to keep it a secret. It's a surprise. Have you thought about that?
Then you'd at least tell me there's a surprise.
Stop reading me like a book on a
You are not good at trying to hide things like that.
Shut the fuck up. Right now.
You can't just keep quiet about something. It's either you tell me just straight up what it is, or I have a surprise planned. There's no in between.
My yappy nature. Stop that.
No. So... well, that's a hole. Why do the cherry trees have to be, like, cool, complex cherry trees? Can they, like, be boring specifically for this? Make my life easier. I am realizing I still don't have depth stride on my boots. I need to do that. Oh yeah, I don't know if I told you already, but the one tree farm that is already built does work for cherry trees. And also technically, if I remember correctly, mangrove. You just have to clean up the tree farm afterwards because it doesn't really deal with all the leaves, but that could be not the case with the um the leaf decay stuff on the server. Not entirely sure. I need to make another beacon. I assume you have the other beacon, like, on you?
It's in my e-chest.
Dan.
I can hop on and get it really fast if you want.
Would be... It
Since
would
I'm
be
gonna do a
nice.
whole nother beacon.
Yeah, plus we have the, chests all around the beacon, so...
Oh, yeah. I probably should have put them somewhere else. I just kind of threw them there
Oh well.
because it just seemed convenient. Hold on, let me open my Minecraft real fast. Just give me a sec. And I can put down, or I can throw the beacon in the white shulker, which has all of my
You already
iron.
grabbed some of the iron for this.
Yeah, it's all good. I stole an iron from Dark, so you don't need it. So then again, we could really just run over to Tony's and take some iron since he said he didn't have an issue with it.
Good to know that we have been approved for theft.
I mean, I told him that if he needs anything that I have from any of my personal farms that he's more than welcome to take what he needs. And he said that I could do the same. And that we can trade with his villagers for the stuff that we need as well. So if any of our villagers don't trade the shit that we need, we can just go take from his villagers. No issue.
Yeah. I don't think that'll be needed at any point. Alright. Yeah, this spot seems fine for it. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do. Damn it, why does cobblestone have to take very slightly longer than normal stone to break? So it's not insta-mined in haste.
Because they're haters.
For real.
Alright. Beacons are in the thing. I don't think we need anything else that I have on me. You're not gonna need sponges for anything, are you? Not like immediately?
I don't think I will at any point. Since I'm just committing deforestation.
Well, I mean, if you want to empty out a whole ocean, I got a stack of sponges. So.
If you want to actually toss me like half of those, and I can just toss them in my e-chest so I don't, or so I can use them later whenever I end up inevitably clearing out more space underground. And I won't have to suffer as much with the underwater caves.
And don't forget, because I think the portals are far enough from the underground to the main one, you can just throw a portal on, throw them in the nether, and then pick them back up.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're probably far enough. Da-da. Cool.
I'm gonna dig myself a little hole to sit in.
Now I'm thinking about it, I don't realistically think there's too much of a reason to even have the beacon in the first place for just clearing trees. don't think the difference is like noticeable enough. And since it doesn't let us insta-break cobblestone, because cobblestone is stupid. It has to be very minorly inconvenient. Also probably have like at least a decent bit more motivation to play on the server more after I get through making all these fucking farms. So then I can actually start focusing on the building shit.
True.
Plus I'll also have more motivation to do it since I'll be fully caught up with all the VODs that I had previously to turn in the videos, so I don't have to like actually do shit to have more. Just these last two? I think so. And I know you were talking about doing, wanting to do the, like, underground steampunky-esque kinda area. And if we're doing that, 100% doing it in normal stone.
Yeah, Deep State's a bitch.
As cool as it would look to have the darker aspects of the deep slate area, yeah, no, I prefer Instamine.
Oh, I thought we had more.
Oh.
Pain.
What's been? Oh.
I thought I had more pyro sigils on Steven's account, but I only had enough to do it once, and I'm annoyed now. I thought I had enough to get 2 levels, not 1. It doesn't help that he's also chronically behind on exploration, so...
But my exploration before I even stopped playing was so far behind. My god, Genshin's exploration is so boring.
I mean, the new stuff is fun.
I guess as fun as exploration Genshin can be, just not a high bar. Because it gets very still very, very fast.
I mean, with the new area, you get to, like, run around and graffiti everything like it's fucking Splatoon.
Yeah, I mean, I also thought, you know, the whole multiple variations of exploration with Natlan would be interesting. That got stale very fast. So, like, got a hunch that stuff with the graffiti probably would not be interesting outside of, like, the initial, like, first time exploring with it. And by the time I go around, like, outside of main story progression with that mechanic, as soon as I have to go around with, like, actual just, like, completionist exploration, that shit's gonna be stale as fuck by that point.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. I do wish Genshin was more entertaining so bad, but after bouncing around other games, it's very obvious that it is a little bit outdated in comparison to its competition now.
Oh, hopefully Nardcry doesn't absolutely eat it. Though we probably know how that will go.
Probably. There we go.
Now we have enough to do a 10 pull. Yippee, yippee, yippee. Give me 5-star. Nope. Kujo Sara. Kuki Shinobu. That's my girl. That's the goat.
Do love Pookie. I'm also so excited that Star Rail's adding another form of endgame.
Yeah, that'll probably be really, really nice.
Because I need more
Genshin
super
as a
difficult
game
stuff.
fucking sucks.
Always has. There's just been
Just
so
like
little
all
of it.
others. Well, no, because they don't even decide to do anything like actually like interesting or meaningful with it. It's just like, oh, this boss, yeah, now he has like triple the HP before.
Yeah, it's just HP creep. Which I feel like in Genshin is one of the most noticeable games for that kind of thing, because it's not in the same vein as Star Rail, where, like, there's definitely, like, HP creep, but at the same time, the damage creep kind of scales with it. And with the new, like, variants of damage types and stuff, it doesn't feel that bad. But apparently, with the new late game that's coming to Star Rail, you need 3 build teams. So have fun with that.
Great.
The only issue I'm gonna have with it is what team do I want to throw Sparkle on?
Yep. Checks out.
Odds are I'll probably do. I need to build. Who was it? I need to build some sort of other support if I'm to prep for the 3 teams that gives buffs to allies. Like maybe I could try and go back and properly build Tingyan, so then I can put her on my Finon team instead of Robin. Because I need Robin for my Fei Xiao team. Because I'll probably end up running my... Or I guess... No, it wouldn't be too necessary, because I have a few pretty solid options. I could do my usual... Like, I'm 100% I'm using my Rappa Super Break team, because that just doesn't really have much, like, any crossover with characters. They are just entirely unique to that team for the most part. The only one would be Ling Sha if I want to use my Castorise team. But, I probably won't. Because I'd rather use my Fei Xiao team because I find Fei Xiao more fun. And then probably either my Finon or Acheron team. Since they don't really cross over with my Fei Xiao team. Since I don't use Sparkle on my Fei Xiao team at all. I mean, not my Fei Xiao team, my... Oh, wait. Yeah, my Fei Xiao team. Or actually, no, I don't need to, I don't need to build another support for outside of Robin for my Finon team. I just need to wait for my Farina alternative, saying she is meant for him. So that'll be my alternative to using Robin on my Fei Xiao team. Even though I would try to fit her in somewhere anyway because she looks cool. And that's the biggest priority. Oh, that's reminding me. I still really want to build my mono quantum team. I want to see how silly I could make Sela still hit. So I've got a hunch with C4 Sparkle and buffed Silverwolf. She'll do a little bit. And then I also toss in Robin. Or no, that's not fucking Modern Quantum, what am I saying? Give me another attack boost quantum support. So then I can throw that on there. So I can't think of other ones off the top of my head. So I don't have Tribby. I don't really care to get Tribby. And outside of that, what other quantum supports even are there?
I don't think there's any that you're missing. I think you have them all, other than the ones you said.
Like, all the other quantums I can think of are DPS. Or at least, like, close to with Cypher. They're at least, you know, 100% not in the support category. I forget if the next girl that's coming out is Quantum or not. I forget if she's Quantum or Lightning.
Ooh.
The next girl that's coming out, I forget her
Purple?
name. Yeah, Purpley girl.
She's physical.
Is she physical?
Yeah.
I don't know, I haven't looked at her at all outside of
I
her
saw
initial drip
Lee.
marketing.
She's a physical erudition unit? No, physical dots.
Oh yeah, I forget that she's supposed to kind of like re-amplify Dot.
Yeah, she does like hyper dots or whatever. Like she like implodes dots or something like that. I don't fucking know. I don't have dot units, so I don't care.
Neither do I. So dot units work great with Acheron. The closest thing I have to a dot team is my Feishao. No, God, not fucking Feishao. Feishao's on the mind. Acheron team.
Acheron with like Jiaocha and
Yeah, but even then, Jiaocha is the only, like, quote-unquote closest thing to a damage over time character, which he is not a damage over time character, but he is still very much a debuff support. And then I also use... Do I use... I don't think I use Cypher on my Acheron team. Or no I do. Since her skill... But not even a skill, just her base attack and her follow-up attacks give debuff. Or at least, like, count as a debuff towards Acheron's thing.
my back hurts so fucking bad right now. I don't know fucking what I did.
And then I think I use... Robin? God, I haven't used my Acheron team for a minute. Robin and... Or not Robin, I use Sparkle and... Is it... No, it's Adventurine. Since it's alt procs a debuff. And I don't need to put skill points into him. I still need to build Pila. So I know she's just all around good. And she'd probably be better to have on my Acheron team than Cypher. And also, after thinking about the new Dong Hung, how many male characters have I even had any interest in getting? It's like, I can only think of two. In the entire game's lifespan, there's only been two male characters that I've pulled for. At least that I can remember, which is Fianon, because his alt animation is cool as fuck. And then I couldn't not pull for Jaisho, because obligation.
You didn't pull Adventurine?
Oh yeah, Adventuring.
Like the most necessary achievement in the game, and then now he's kind of just whatever.
I mean, he's still just as good as he's always been. Especially with how many enemies do, like, team-wide attacks now. He kind of just exists, and you do not have to think. So he's still the same. Still doesn't outdo Huohuo, because Huohuo is fucking awesome, and no one beats Huohuo. I'm so glad that Huohuo is still just baseline, still one of the best supports, and by a long shot, like the strongest healing support.
Team-wide healing,
Energy refund, really strong attack increase, and you don't outside like the stupid strong AoE heal on top of the alt giving so much. You get the recharge, you get the attack boost, and you get the healing whenever you exist. It's great.
Yeah, can't really beat that.
She's so simple, yet so good.
Really good. And she has great story, so.
And she has great character design. Can't hate Huohuo. I also love the fact that, fucking pain. My theme and kind of curse of just consistently only wanting support characters just kind of like entirely inverted as the game progressed. It's like all the characters I wanted early on, every single one of them was a support in one way or another. And now I can't even think of the last support that I wanted off the top of my head. They've all just been like some sort of DPS. Or at least like DPS or sub DPS. I know the next character I want's a support, but that doesn't count yet. It's like before her, the last support I got was like Fugway, I think? Yeah, I think Fugway was the last new support that I got and wanted to get. So think I got Lingsha before Fugue. God, my memory of character order is awful.
Honestly, I'd like Star Rail, but I just don't want to fucking play through all of that shit that I've missed.
I mean, it's honestly, it's not bad at all now since it all has the skip button now.
But it's only for new stuff.
Is
Old
it
stuff
only
doesn't
for
have the
new
skip
stuff?
button. Yeah. Because when I saw the skip button, I was like, oh my god, finally, I can just skip through the fucking story shit and not give a fuck. No, that's not the case at all. The skip button is still there, but only for the new stuff. You cannot skip the old stuff.
Uh-huh. Yeah, 'cause with the skip button, it makes it so easy for me to just, like, the day that an update comes out, just clear through the story, get through the whole thing in, like, 45 minutes. And then I can continue to just clear out all the, like, new events and prep builds for new characters and stuff. And hopefully with this next update, give me access to the new late game shit. Because I want more of that so bad in Star Rail. Because the late game content in Star Rail is so much fun. I just wish the resets for the late game stuff was a bit more often. Because it feels like forever between the times that it resets.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just, like, entirely forget that the late game stuff exists until I get the, like, event marker that shows that one of them reset. And then I immediately go and clear it out, and then don't think about it for, like, another 3 weeks until the next variant of the late game stuff resets, and then rinse repeat. And Zenless's late game stuff is, like, it's also kind of in the same boat of it's really damn fun. I just wish it reset a bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
Because Deadly Assault is, like, it's really nice since it is, like, properly difficult. And I really like that, but it resets somewhat often, but there's just not a whole lot of substance to it since it's literally just 3 fights. And then the Battle Tower, I love the Battle Tower and the fact that they like cycle it with different variants and centralizing around certain things. But god, that thing resets like every 3 to 4 months, which sucks. Like if that reset like every month or like every 3-ish weeks, that'd be awesome. Outside of the obvious, like the permanent one that never resets. Because this tower with like the trying to get points through technique stuff and everything is really fucking fun, but it is still going on for like another 50 days before there's a like maybe alteration to whatever's next, or it'll just straight up go away and not be replaced with anything for a little while. And I know that Zenless is very early on in its lifetime, so it doesn't have a whole lot of late game stuff yet.
Yeah, they're still adding a bunch of things.
Yeah. Like,
and they're always trying new stuff too.
oh yeah, Zenless is still, it's like by far my, as far as like dev teams, by far my favorite dev team. Because you can tell that they are having fun with it. And because of how nonchalant the game like aesthetically is, it fucking works. I was gonna say, like, the game itself, very silly. And then you look at the story, that shit is not silly.
Well, some of it's silly.
Some of it's silly.
They like to cut in some very goofy moments to cut up the very thick, heavy storyline.
Yeah, it's like, Zenless, yeah, Zenless very much has the, like, silliest of, like, pretty much everything from any of the Hoyo games, but at the same time, if you actually follow along with the story, that shit is by far the most consistently the most depressing and dark of any storyline. Between like Genshin, Star Rail, or Zenless, or yeah, those two. I don't know shit about Honkai Impact's story. I'd imagine with how old the game is, it's probably depressing as shit. Just gonna be honest, I think isn't Zenless the only game that had a like core character straight up die before version 2.0?
Who's dead?
I mean, they're not dead now, but Vivian did like a full-on die, and then
Yeah.
Proxy pulled out the Deus Ex Machina.
Proxy was like, no.
We already have enough trauma. We don't need more. We ain't letting that shit happen. Plus, Zenless unironically has like one of the coolest like setups and cliffhangers from the end of a version, in my opinion. Because like as soon as the quest before 2.0, that shit was so fucking good. With like the last thing that happens being the reveal of the like some big character being their teacher. And it's like, oh, who the fuck is that? They've got to be a big deal. And then at the same time, us figuring out, it's like, oh no, they have some like underlying straight up powers. I think that's like probably the best cliffhanger of any version of any of their games.
Honestly, the funniest thing lately that I've seen for Genshin, and it's not like it didn't actually happen, it was like a meme that came about, is with the Nodkai trailer when they showed off Varka. One of the Nodkai characters is like, "What are you here for?" And he's like, "I'm here for the moon." And everybody made the Gru minions meme. We are going to steal the moon.
Love to see it. Another thing that the Zenless community is great at, a lot of the memes and that come from just how Zenless is peak. I love it.
I need to like fix my characters on Zenless.
I need to do a bit more work on quite a few of my characters too. Especially before I try building more characters. Saying that it's like, I really want to fucking build Corinne. Corinne would be so fun to build. But
my Corinne is built. I love her.
Mine's like slightly built. But like not like I've gone out of my way to hard build her yet or anything. But I still need to put some work into my Nekomata and some other DPS. Like I want to like properly build Harumasa. Because Harumasa is really fun. And he's literally the only electric DPS that I have. That's like quite strong outside of like Anton. But I don't really want to build Anton until I get Coleta and I can do the full Bellabog team. Because right now my Haramasa is like, he's functional, he works, I could use him in Deadly Assault and he does perfectly fine, but he has so much room to be able to like actually hit like a truck. Since all I ever did for him was, all the farming I did for him was getting all of his like skills and talents and stuff up. As far as his discs and stuff, I literally just threw whatever I had when he came out onto him, and I have never looked back. It's like, he's functional, he does damage. That's all I need.
That's his job.
He could do that job multitudes better, but like, yeah, he does his job. If I ever need an electric center team, I'm probably fucking cooked, but like, meh.
Not really. Remember, Miyabi kills all.
Yeah. I mean, that's been my strategy for literally all of the tower. It doesn't have ice resistance. Miyabi. It has ice resistance. Fuck you, brute force Miyabi. It takes like twice as long because fuck the resistance, but Miyabi will get it done. Because on the other hand, Bernice is vibing the whole time. Bernice is just doing constant tick damage, and she's also hitting hard. And because of that, with Yuzuha, I'm just getting like back to back to back to back disorders, and each of them are doing like 500, 600k. And all of them are letting me borderline just permacycle my heavy attack, and it's great. So then my anomaly team, because of how often I'm able to just cycle everything on that team, just alternatively becomes an anomaly stun team because I just stun lock them with animations, and it's great. every single one of those floors in the tower is as soon as that miasma shield breaks. Yeah, no, that thing ain't moving. That thing is not moving for like the next 4 minutes until it's dead. It's great. And I also experimented in the tower very recently with Qingyi, and Qingyi is still fucking nuts. I forgot just how good of a stun unit she is. But even all the way up at my borderline floor 500, she was nearly perfectly stun cycling them. Especially versus the robot enemies, where I could just fully get my combo. Can you fuck off, spider? I could fully get like my initial stun combo on it, and then it would end up getting pretty much full shock bar. And as soon as the stun wore off and it started to do another attack, I would hit it with the shock, which would stun it. And then I'd sit there for like 5 seconds, and in that 5 seconds, I already have pretty much my whole kit and Qingyi back, and it is fully stunned again, and it's great. And every single time it becomes unstunned, since it has to go into like the animation where it's resetting itself, by the time it starts doing its first attack, it's already like 70% to another stun, and it's really funny. Okay, I need to start using Qingyi again. Like, I imagine if I used my Qingyi Nekomata, since my Nekomata does amounts of damage that should not be allowed on a standard character whenever an enemy gets stunned, they're a little silly duo. So if I did that, I'd also probably wanna... I could honestly go to the absolute extreme with that and swap out Yao and go to Nekomata, Qingyi, and Jufufu, and things are literally just going to instantly get stunned and explode, and it would be hilarious. I may have to try that out in the next Shiyu defense reset. I also need to go back and actually work on my Ellen, because I have not used her since I got... since I got Jane, I think. I've barely used Ellen. And then ever since I got, Miyabi, that's obvious that I just stick with Miyabi. But even if I need a physical unit, I never went back to using Jane. As soon as I got, like, C3 Nekomata, always Nekomata.
Jane just sitting there like, what about me?
You're going even further into the corner because Alice is coming out. And Alice is gonna do what you do, just better. Also because Alice is an anomaly quick swap character, so I'm gonna enjoy that because I love quick swap teams. It does feel weird thinking about how many different styles at the same time Alice actually has, because she's technically centralized around anomaly disorder, but at the same time she very much feels like a quick swap unit because of her charge attack animation being so long. So you just use her in the same way you use like Miyabi, where you just get her full stacks and then you just full quick swap cycle and rinse repeat. Except Alice requires less stacks, so you get to do it even more often.
That is true.
And it's also another team that my Bernice is gonna thrive on, which is also a win. God, I love Bernice. I love my pyromaniac gremlin.
Furnace, 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 go, go!
Still can't believe that I was even slightly thinking of not pulling for her. So glad that one scene with Pultra happened. That immediately sold me. Still probably one of my favorite cinematics in the game. It's so good. I think I'll clear out that chunk of trees and call it. And then I go back to Arknights, because silly Lapland is only priority for 8 days. And then I finish up my voiceover stuff when or after I sleep, because I have been awake for 22 hours.
You don't wanna slur your words.
On top of that, I have, I mean, it's not even the fact of me, like, slurring my words. It's more the fact that my throat fucking hurts. Because
It's okay. I'll do the voiceover. Unexpected voice.
Ah, yes, it's just you do the voiceover, and whenever it's not that voiceover and it's just background clips, it just goes back to me.
He's like, why is there a woman speaking here?
April Fool's video in August. Fuck you. Realistically, that is something I would do.
Hey guys, Fuego here with another Overwatch video. Today, I'm gonna beat ass as Bastion because he's the best boy in the whole entire world.
That's not an April Fool's episode. That's just whenever I upgrade my PC to be able to fucking stream the game.
No, the April Fool's is that it's me playing Bastion and I'm significantly worse.
Hey guys, it's Bastion, except we're actually just using the Gundam crossover Mercy skin.
I would.
Yeah, you would.
Ow.
You're welcome. Now that's not yeah,
brain
no,
now.
you're welcome. That's not leaving your head for the next couple weeks.
Another pull. Give me a 5-star. It's a 4-star. This is garbage. I don't want this shit. Okay, I'm tired of farming pulls on his account. I tried. I'm over it. He can do the rest of the shit of his own volition. He's up like almost to soft pity. He'll be fine. I don't want to play Overwatch. Overwatch. I don't want to play Genshin right now. I don't feel like playing any of the gotchas right now.
Gotta play Wua for Augusta or for Lova. I don't know which one you want. Probably more likely for Lova. So, I've got a hunch that Yuno is not higher on your list than those two would be. Have you seen how, like, literally all the characters that they tease, how much of a You thought they were this? Fuck you, they're this. All of those characters are. Because it's actually wild.
No, I have not. What the fuck happened?
So, like... Here, how do I... That would be the best way for me to do this. I forget all of them off the top of my head, but, like, even with just the next two with Augusta and Iuna coming out. Looking at their designs and their themes, what are your what do you think
Oh, the
their,
elements,
yeah,
all
their
of that
elements?
shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
I saw that. I did see
because,
that.
like, everyone looks at Augusta, it's like, oh, obviously gonna be a fusion character. Hat, no, Electro. Iuno, everyone
I
thinks
mean,
Glacio. Hat, Arrow.
with her, it makes sense because wasn't Yunli? She looked like she would be fusion, but she was also Electro.
Oh, Yinlin?
Yeah.
Yinlin? No, I think she pretty consistently felt... I don't think she felt like she was most likely going to be fusion. I think she was more like up in the air, and then her animations very blatantly show it. Thing is with Augusta, it does not look like Electro. It still looks very fusion-esque.
Quit. Swap that shit real fast.
I mean, like, when you know the fact that she's Electro, and then you look at her attacks, it's like, yeah, it does look Electro. Especially with the fact that parts of her ult, she's fucking RGB. Like, it makes sense, but there is a few frames where she just goes straight up RGB and she has like purple, green, and shit like that. It's really funny. But then also, God, I'm trying to think the other characters off the top of my head. I know that, the other character that I want, the, like, black dressed girl with the scissors, like the scissor-esque weapon, everyone thought she was gonna be... Oh, what did people think she was gonna be? Whatever it was not, Electra. But she is also Electra. Which I can't complain about, because I do need an Electro DPS. Because the only character that I have that is, like, main DPS Electro that I have is, or at least that I would kind of want to build, is, I forget his name, but Mechanical Arm Man that we got for free. And I know he is, like, he's still really fucking strong. But I haven't gotten around to building him at all.
I don't even think I have him. But I just stopped playing.
Yeah, I think he stopped playing right before that quest, and that event came out.
No, actually, I think I logged on for it and I was like, this is too much work. Uninstall. Almost 100% sure that's what happened.
Which is wild, because I think Blue was the least effort of any of the gacha games. Especially with the most recent region that adds a phantom area, so you don't even need to put any of your resin or energy into getting echoes. It is just, like, you get 40 echoes for free every single day. And also, which would also be quite nice for you, because they're all, if you did choose to start playing again, I assume you would want Frolova. And, all of the echoes in the Phantom area are her echo set that she wants.
I think I fucking bit my tongue. Goddamn.
Oh. Alright, well, today was definitely another shorter stream, but I think I am going to call it there. Made a little bit of progress on clearing this area out. Not like a whole bunch, but I need time to wind down a little bit and recover from talking for, like, I did my stream yesterday for a few hours and was constantly talking there. I was pretty much constantly talking at work, so that's another like 8.5, 9 hours. And then I was pretty much consistently talking since I got home, so it's been like 17-ish hours of pretty consistent yapping. My voice is killing me, if it's not obvious. But, yeah, short one today. Tomorrow will most likely be substantially longer, since I don't have to work. So, yeah. Thank you for tuning in if you did. Really appreciate it. And till next time, peace out. Adios. Jesus fuck. Why are there so many children? Hold on. Oh, it's the horde. Holy shit. Okay, anyway. Yeah, thank you for tuning in if you did. Really appreciate it. And until next time, peace out. Adios. And bye-bye.